Hey guys, Dreadlocks here, back with our blind playthrough of Subnautica Below Zero. So I thought a little bit more about this, and I think we're just going to look up the location of this architect medical facility. I don't want to, but it's that or start building scanner rooms. And who knows, because you can't actually scan for architect technology, so I don't know. You maybe can scan for ion cubes. Maybe that'll do something, but at this point, yeah, I'm just like, because I've been basically over the whole map. You know, both kitties are here with me, which is good because I'm gonna start getting stressed. Jack. They gave us the map, and it's like, as far as I can tell, I've been everywhere, you know. I have no idea. I have no idea where to go. The deepest area that I was able to go, below Maida's area, that didn't even go very deep. It led me to the Shadow Leviathan area, and then that just led me to another piece of the body. So I have no idea. So here's what we're gonna do now. We are now going to look up this thing. I will, Jack, do not be crazy. Jesus, I see his hair everywhere. All right. Could you move there, Jack? Okay. All right, there we go. Okay, Jesus Christ, Jack, baby, you're rubbing your face against my hand. I love you, but you are a crazy kitty and you have food. All right, so Subnautica Below Zero Architect organs. Architect phase gate, no. Jesus Christ, I can't spell. Architect. Medical facility. There we go. Why are you rubbing your face against that? I found the facility where they built the architects. I don't care. Architect bases. Okay, Alan's vessel. I don't know. At this point, it's like, articles contains unmarked spoilers. That's great. At this point, I'm like, I'm searching everywhere. I half don't care at this point. 3 are found in Sector 0. Sector 0 is the map. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. Phase gate facility. Well, sure, that's right. Arctic Spires cache. Crystal Caves cache. It doesn't tell us what they do, though. Deep lily pads. Okay. Fabricator base. Architect base in the Fabricator Caverns. Right. And twisty bridges. So we've found all of these except for this one. Okay, tell me about the Fabricator base. Okay. Yeah, right. Where? I'm not even really reading this, to be fair. Where is it? Depth 950 meters. Great. Coordinates 1204 minus 950 minus 310. Minus 950, I assume, is the depth. And 350 and 1204 are probably from the center point. So if that's the case, let's assume this is the case. 1204 is east, and 310 would probably be south. So, again, near the lily pads. Minus 950. Is it, like, in the same spot as the freaking Shadow Leviathan? Expand, spoiler alert. The following sections contain story-related material. Great. Scanning all architect body parts. The blueprint for the body can be found around the map in architect caches. Each body part. Right, okay, so all you need is 3. I was thinking I needed 4 for a second. Okay, so... $12.04... 310. Did I click it? No, I didn't. There we go. Well, that's irritating. That's irritating. Minus 950. So it must be down near the Shadow Leviathan. It's not super helpful because... it's a freaking maze down there. It's not like the... I'm kind of upset, honestly, because like it's not so easy to navigate around in. Navigate, if I could pronounce the words correctly. Why are we drifting forward? It's like it's a freaking maze down there, all these caverns that are constantly like twisting in and out. Which is fine, except, you know, you need to use, well, actually it's not fine. It's a real freaking pain. So all right, can I, is it F1? That's what did it in the first one. Yes. All right, where, I see player world velocity, camera world position. Wait. We're in negative almost 600. Negative 78. Wait a second. Okay. So what's the actual 0 point? You think Outpost 0 is the actual 0 point? Everything's based off that, off the map? Okay, what this basically means is... let's go north. Let's go north until we get to negative 310. It means it's probably not the lily pads. It means it's probably north of there. Okay, so we're at about... we're at about 310. What is straight east of us? I looked over there. Wait. No, that's right. It's 1204. Or 12 something, right? And then negative 324. This is unexpected. Alright, well, let's... because negative means we're west, right? So, well, let's turn that off. You know, it's so hard to go off this map because it's not like a... it's kind of a square, but I guess the center would be here, which is probably accurate, which means you're talking wherever we are, we're like here, and then over here? Is that, are you serious? Or was it Or was I near there with that freaking thing? Is it actually in that stupid iceberg and I just missed it somehow? Take that, fish. No, I don't. I feel like I should feel bad, but I don't. You have to go down to negative 500. Well, from there, but how do you get there? That's the question, right? I mean, I should be in the right... Which one's latitude? I should be on the right latitude, I think. Ish. Negative 950. How the hell do you get down there? From here? That's annoying. Seeing the ice kind of fade in. Because I mean, you know, I mean, you guys saw me. I drove all around here. I pulled out the freaking thing. And, well, it couldn't be in the iceberg because it does have to be a, negative 950 down, right? Okay, let's pull up the thing. Where are we? We're at 700. We're still at about the right latitude, give or take. Sorry, fish. We're at... Let's head this way a little bit more. Right. So I assume this is, well, that actually looks like an iceberg. Not not the wall, for example, right? Let's go down. I want to make sure we're not going off the edge of the map. That would piss me off. If it's like right on the edge and, oh, you just follow this little channel down. Because it looks. Doesn't it look like we're right on the edge of the map? I'm at 1074. How much farther can I go? Do I seriously have to go off the edge of the map and then down? There's no freaking way. It's very deep. It's at some depth. Well, of course it is, but why couldn't you freaking tell me? We're about there. Right? I think, right? How the F? How do we get here? How? Like, okay, so I know it's probably not from here. You probably don't go over the edge to get there, but if we're right above it, how do you get here? Because Maida's... There's got to be something down near the freaking Shadow Leviathan. I don't know. Do we want to just try swimming off the side? I guess so. I'm gonna get eaten. See, look, the... God damn, why? I really don't want to do it. Let's go. Let's frickin' go. Wait, is this actually still cavern floor? We're not in the dead zone yet? How the hell? Like, I don't even see anything on the fricking... This is the dead zone, though. Right there. You're gonna tell me there's a freaking... Yep, nope, I'm not going. Nope, screw that. See? Okay, so that was the dead zone. So what... How do you get there? I mean, obviously you don't go straight down from where it was. That's the problem with the lost, with the disease research facility in the Lost River. I mean, I get that, but... the deepest place I've been able to go, that I've been able to find... is... the area with the Shadow Leviathan, but... like, that's a ways away. I mean, look at how far away that is. That means there's a whole huge area. Okay, tell you what. Google. All right, let's pull this up again, I guess. All right, there we go. Subnautica below 0. Frickin' Fabricator Caverns, I guess. Frickin' fly or something. How to find the Fabricator base. Yeah, that would be freaking helpful. Do I want to click on this dude's video? Probably. Fabricator Caverns. Let's try this first. Or Game Rant Strategy Guides. How to get to the Fabricator Caverns entrance. The Fabricator Caverns are the deepest biome in Subnautica below 0. Descending to them can present players with a lot of challenges. Yeah, no shit, because we don't even know where it is. Blah, blah, blah. Spending a lot of their time diving deeper and deeper. No, not like in Subnautica. Reaching the challenge. Okay, having a compass. Sea truck with a depth. And the perimeter defense. Starting from the life pod, directly south, about 800 meters, through the thermal spires and purple vents until the seafloor drops away sharply. Vertical descent through several cave. Okay, so it is in the Crystal Caves. I guess that's the name of it, right? Stick to the left wall. Descend along the cave floor. Crystal Caves are home to a pair of Shadow Leviathans. So there are 2. Okay. Trio of jade membrane plants. Well, I guess we could just go there and just look. A above a low stone ceiling marked with several purple crystals. Large red crystals. Okay, I mean, this helps. This helps. It basically says, hey, it's in the crystal caverns. That's good to know. It's like, oh, it's at some depth. Thanks. Thanks for nothing. Thanks for freaking nothing. Like, they give us even less information than in the original Subnautica. They give us even less, at least with the original Subnautica. And it just shows, right? It just shows how well designed the original Subnautica was, even though it had problems, right? You basically needed the prawn suit. You needed to essentially go down with the prawn suit until you got the kyanite, then go all the way back, fabricate the depth upgrade. We want to go there, I suppose. Right, and that's what's crazy is it's 1,000 meters. So you basically have to go down at this one spot, basically. Go into the crystal caverns. And then nearly 1,000 meters away, like, go across half the map underground. I should pick up all the stuff now. We're gonna go look for it. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous because the way things were scattered on the map, and the fact they give you a map, I was like, okay, well, you know, they want us to search the corners of the map. With the Lost River, everything kind of, any entrance you took, yeah, there were some twists and turns, but it would basically take you, it was like a starfish. Everything kind of went into a central area. And then from there was a couple different ways down. I don't know what I hit there, but it was some sort of a fish. Just here, it's like everything's a freaking maze. And then... Oh, what's up, buddy? You're gonna grab me? Oh, you're going after that dude? So why are there... those, the pink ones, but then on the off the side there's the white ones? I guess it doesn't matter. I don't really care a whole lot, to be honest. I bet, yeah, I don't know. Just like, we just started the episode and we've almost been doing this for half an hour, and it's just frustrating because it's like, everything's a freaking maze. It really does feel like a scavenger hunt. It's not in a good way. So, I don't know. Where is the stuff? I don't know. Just figure it out. You know. The original Subnautica, yes, it was kind of bullshit at some parts because it was like, okay, you need the prawn. Technically, I think you don't need the drill arm.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
And you probably don't need the grappling arm. But you need to find the Lost River. And it's actually... Yeah, I don't like that. Is that lightning that causes it to flicker like that? I don't know. Huh, well. I mean, there's a lot of quality of life upgrades, and I appreciate that a lot, actually, but... Alright, we grabbed water, we grabbed food. Yeah, it's just the way the game is set up, it's just I don't know. Do I even have enough space? 12, 16. I think I have exactly enough. All right, we have everything. God, I'm frustrated. It's I really am though. It's like you give us a map, which I appreciate, and it's like, okay, you know, you can kind of look and you can be like, oh, I haven't been to this area, let's go check this out, right? Let's check it out, let's go find some interesting thing. But it's like, no, no, no. You really need to find very specific things. It's like, you know, in Subnautica, at least, the first one, even though there were dicks about finding, for example, the reinforced dive suit, right? They were dicks about that. It was probably only in a couple places. You know, the thing was, it was in a couple different places. And if you searched, you could find it. Some of the time it was even in the, I mean, it was random. That's also part of the problem, right? So it might not always be there. You might find it, you might not. You might have to go into the dunes. All right, yeah, he got me. You know, you might have to go into the dunes or into the, you know, the far bulb zone to get the stuff. It, you know. And so in that aspect, it's kind of BS sometimes. Finding all the different Cyclops parts, which you don't need. You don't need, but they help. That's kind of bullcrap. You know, totally agree with that. I think we go this way. We're gonna go to Maida's. Maybe not this way. I don't know. Maybe down a little bit more. Sorry, monkey. Sorry. Are you alive? I think so. I think that's you. I think we go this way. I mean, I guess technically we could have gone that way, but whatever. Yeah, just frustrated. It's like, I don't know. You want me to find these very specific locations, and then you make going underwater, you make going deeper the hugest pain in the ass. Right, you make it a huge pain in the ass because everything's a freaking cave system. You know, and maybe the sonar would help for this. But whatever. You know, we don't have it. I don't even know if it's in the game. So you know, the other thing was we didn't know for certain that it was down here. Right? He said it was at some depth. You know, in other words, saying that it's deep. But how deep? Alright, so we are here. We need to get... I mean, I don't know. We need to go north-ish. And that's the other thing. It's really hard to get out and kind of look yeah. Rock lobster. You know, because that's the thing. We have been... I mean, we've been looking around. You know, I tried going... I think I tried going down there. I don't know, I guess let's try going down there again. That thing's gonna see us in a second, probably. We're just dropping. We're descending. This could be a way. I don't know. It actually looks like a dead end. But that's alright. I guess we'll go through here, I guess. Right? So we want to go maybe that way. I think that's the way we went before. Or, you know, similar. Or maybe this is not where we went before. I don't know. That's kind of the problem. I have to get out and I have to use my stupid little thing. And that's even knowing where I'm going. You know, that's the thing. I thought I was... I know it seems silly, but I thought I was done with the crystal caves. Whoa, whoa. Just like I was done with the polar worm area. I mean, potentially. I mean, this could be it. They talked about 3 of those with a low-hanging area. But then again, how many of those are there? And it looks like this goes deeper, but the question is, will this take us back to... Sorry. Or maybe it's this 3 things. I don't know. I mean, this goes down. Do I go in there? We might. We've gone down here before, though, right? Yeah, this might be the one we're not supposed to go down into. Right, this is the deepest part of this little area. Let's... So there's a couple deep areas. I think we came from that way. Let's try going this way, I guess. Southeast. Which we don't... I mean, we don't actually want to go southeast. We want to go northeast. But who knows? Maybe this will all get twisted around, right? Because everything's, you know... I mean, Shadow Leviathans are cool. Northeast is potentially the way we want to go. I have no idea. I mean, maybe there is a way northeast. Let's try that, I suppose, because that's... Whoa, what is going on back behind me? Kitties are chasing each other, I guess. Alright, let's try northeast then. Oh, what's up, bud? There he is. Well, maybe this means we're heading in the right direction. I have no idea. That's kind of a... I mean, you know, that's the thing. It's like, even though I know... Oh, it's coming for me. Yep. Even though I know... I think... I mean, I don't know where... I know where I'm going, I just don't know how to get there. I think... it still... Okay. Alright, yeah, no idea. Let's try going... Still go northeast. I mean, that's the way we need to go. I think, right? I mean, I think we need to go northeast. That's the greenhouse. We need to go north. Probably more north, but... I don't even know. I don't even know. Maybe? Let's just keep... I mean, if we head northeast... Northeast... I mean, there's a big... We're in a big cavern area. Let's try northeast. Might be wrong. It'll, you know, if we have to, it'll switch us around to be just straight north, potentially. This looks promising, though. You know, the bad part... Oh, weird. The bad part is, you know, again, now that I'm here, I don't even know how to get here again. Okay. Wait. You can scan one part of it, but not the other part? That's weird. What about you? Eclipse plant. It's just super frustrating, you know, because... I mean, I know it's go deeper, but... The whole polar worm area was just a big area to find one thing. And that's the thing, it's like... With Subnautica, the Lost River, everything guides you into the central area with the sea dragon skeleton, right? And then one way leads you... One way has like the alien stuff, and so you're like, oh, well that's something. And then the other way, you could see the cove tree from there. And it's not super complicated. Even the way that I think most people get there from the blood kelp zone, is Life Pod 2, I think. You go there and then there's like a huge cavern right there. That's probably how most people get into the Lost River, and then it's a fairly straight shot. You just follow it. You know, this is like you take one place, the lily pads, you get down into the lily pad cave area. I mean, there's other areas, right? But it's like, it's just a freaking mess. It's a cave system within a cave system within a cave system. Now that I'm here, I don't even know if is this a straight shot? Because I could have gone over to that one as well. There was another little cavern on that side. You know what I mean? Like, I think this is the right one because it looks like the only one. And it's cool looking, it really is. But, I mean... It's such a pain in the ass. Like, I didn't know. First off, it didn't tell me. You know, if it was like, oh yeah, it's gonna be about 950 meters, I'd be like, oh, okay, well, the only place that I was able to even get that far was the caves. The crystal caves, I guess that's what they're called. saying it's deep. That doesn't help me at all. How deep is it deep? Especially, and this is a problem that the you know, original early access version of this had, was they're like, you need to make sure you find that that precursor facility that we're. Well, hello there. So there's one of you in here too, huh? They're like, oh, you got to make sure you find the precursor facility. It's like, and so you wander around, and eventually you dive into the twisty bridges, and you find it. But you're like, you couldn't have just told me where it was. I have to spend, and there was like a ton of brute sharks too. It's like I have to run around here this whole freaking time. You know, and same thing with this. It's like, oh, he sees me. What's up, dude? Get thee hence. Well, we're going then.
I sense the presence of a substantial facility in the area. Unable to identify.
Fuck off. You know what it is. Is it coming at me? Yes. And like this, like how, I mean this area, wait, oh, there's two of them in here, huh? Which one's coming for me now? Oh, sorry, fish, I didn't mean to run you over. Do I just keep going straight? Doesn't look like it because I'm at the end, so again, I have to freaking... It couldn't be a straight shot, you have to... Okay, well, if I had to guess, I'd say it's that thing, right? So we gotta go this way, and we could just follow the thing to the left. I mean, look at how cool this is, though. But I'm so mad, because it's like... Oh, shit. Well, I'm stuck and I'm turning. I mean, it looks really cool, and so do the Shadow Leviathans, but... Am I even going the right way? No. Where was this cavern? Around this way? I guess that means it sees me? Oh well. And again, I keep running into stuff. Okay, did I pass it somewhere? Did I pass it without meaning to? Yeah, I see you. I will shock you again. Where am I going? It's like... Oh crap, it's coming for me again, isn't it? Oh, I did pass it. Oh, okay, get in. I guess it's a little bit more stuck, so I go down here. It's probably like through this rock, but around. Wow, really? And you want me to leave my freaking sea truck out here, huh? I guess.
Once you have used the Fabricator to build each component, we can assemble them.
And then we can transfer you out of my head?
I am anticipating it as much as you are.
All right, well. That was really painful finding this place. It should not have been that painful. Why is it so dark, also? Alright, so let's build this stuff, I suppose. Yeah. I have to actually click on it? It doesn't just do it itself? Skeletal structure of an architect vessel.
So, Alan, you said your people came here in search of a cure?
I was a researcher.
You were a scientist? Like me?
My people regarded my scientific contributions with particular interest.
As I said, like me.
If that is your interpretation.
So, how did your valuable scientific mind wind up infected?
Not my mind, my body. Perhaps you should build the next component.
Right. And it said something about, like, it'll take 22 seconds, it'll let you know when it's done, but that's the whole point of that is so you can talk. Right? Oh, it's in a little thing. That's cool. The tissues of an architect vessel.
So you came here to search for a cure?
I led the mission.
Does that mean the bacteria got out on your watch?
This subject is uncomfortable. If you would like to know more, I will ask that you first construct the final component.
I mean, it wasn't his fault. Architect tissues. Architect organs, the innards of an architect vessel.
This is the last piece. Soon I will be autonomous again.
What will you do with your newfound freedom?
I must return home to make amends.
Amends? For the bacterium? There seems to be a lot you're not telling me.
It is hard for me to find the words. I must collect my thoughts. We have all the necessary components. You may initiate body fabrication sequence from the tummy.
You still owe me an explanation.
I understand.
Manny, you're in the way. I'm trying to get psyched up for this, right? Because it's actually kind of cool. Well, you saw him. Let me pet the kitty for a second. I'm super frustrated because it's like, it's not. In the case of the original Subnautica, when I had to look up how to get to the Lost River, okay? That was kind of my fault, right? Because there's entrances to the Lost River everywhere, right? And it tells you 800 meters, and so it's like, you know, you kind of figure, you're like, well, I don't have to, you know, there's got to be some other way. In this, the annoying thing is this dude knows where it is. They know where it is. And it's like, they give you the map, and then it seems like you have to search the four corners, or you know what I mean, like all the different areas, right, to find stuff. But instead, everything is mostly concentrated in the lily pad area, which is really weird. But I mean, whatever, I guess. It's just frustrating, and even knowing where it is, I'm like, where do I go? How do I get there? You know, you go down into the crystal caves, and I'm like, okay, well, which way am I going? I'm like, it's supposed to be here, so I need to go northeast. But, you know, I had to keep getting out of the pod and looking at the little map, and it just... excuse me, I don't mean to yawn. I'm kind of tired, and, well, probably getting over the stress as well. Or the irritation, like the anger, the adrenaline's kind of coming down, and so I'm, like, kind of tired. Right, Manny? Let's see, are they gonna retcon any of this? Commence storage medium fabrication.
Commencing storage medium fabrication.
The escape of the bacterium was an accident. I thought my solution was foolproof. I was wrong.
Did you cause the accident?
Yes.
Oh,
How?
I do not wish to speak about it.
we can come back to this.
Cool. But he didn't, I mean, is it the whole, you know, you grabbed the sea dragon egg and even though you knew they're super territorial?
What are you doing?
Research. Tit for tat. You've probed my mind. I scan your body.
The complete physical architect vessel is a biotechnology and cybernetic hybrid incorporating design elements from more than 20 DNA sources. Skin, the outer layer of tissue, has the consistency of leather. The tissue is interlaced with channels of visibly glowing energy, powered by the alien's internal biotechnological heart. Ellen has 6 articulated arms that are suspended around his body by magnetic levitation. Cool. These arms contain independent high-speed computing systems and are capable of performing tasks independently. Limbs. The organic arms are considered secondary to the inorganic robotic arms. These are used for mundane tasks that don't require much fine motor movement. The bottom half of the arms are covered in a biocomposite plating. The plating might serve as a form of armor. It also appears to store latent energy buildups like capacitors. Mobility. The hooved legs are reminiscent of several species of mountain goats. The hooves are covered in microscopic hooks that aid in exploring rough and uneven terrain. The forelegs and the hind legs are oddly close together, which explains why walking might be a secondary mode of movement for this architect form. Teleportation. This architect body is able to teleport or blink short distances. The method is likely a scaled-down version of the teleportation gates, but the methodology is not well understood. It is likely that Architect's body is able to provide the massive amount of power necessary for this function. Matching DNA fragments appear to be derived from the following sources. Chromium boar of cult whale prime, an invasive species known for their extremely tough skin, which makes them hard to eradicate. Putty serpent of Apostocar. This snake has extremely tensile skin, prevents it from tearing, and allows it to compress itself into small pieces. Now, the problem is, with like genes and stuff, there is no gene for a, you know, I guess the quote from Alpha Centauri, there is no gene for an elephant's trunk, right? It's not like putting puzzles together. You know, so you can't say, well, I'm going to take the skin from this thing and the eyes from this other thing and blah, blah, blah. Anyway, Electrode Eel of Lithton generates an electrically charged slime across its length. Astral Rays, Moons of Mardon 14. These rays have small organs that generate and store electricity. Shaggy Goats of Olympian. These herbivorous creatures live on the rocky foothills of the mountain planet Olympian and are excellent climbers. Giant geckos of Holt's asteroid. Massive geckos that emit an electrostatic charge on its foot pads. This creates a charge difference in the surface the gecko is climbing. The markers of at least a dozen other biological species are present, but unrecognized at this time. Large red barrel formation. Red barrel is an extremely rare mineral. These crystal formations are abnormally large, suggest a very specific geochemical environment. In order for these crystals to form, the surrounding water must be rich with beryllium. The environment must be very hot, between 300 and 650 degrees Celsius. There must be surface fractures or cavities for the distinct formations to emerge. The water's not that hot, though. I guess it was when they formed. The Eclipse plant. This distinctive, vibrant plant is often found growing out of a green crystal outcropping that appears to be similar to jade. I swear to God, if those guys kill my sea truck, I'm going to be very upset. So now what do we do? Initiate transfer. Okay.
Commencing data transfer.
work? Are we...
It has been some time since I last stretched out in so many dimensions. Like waking from a dream.
Whoa. Hey. You're really not in my head anymore?
There are some remnants. Would you like your memories of me removed as well?
Are you kidding? No way. You still owe me the end of your story.
I told you I must return home. To assess. Repair. Make amends.
Tell me more.
When the bacteria escaped, it was my fault. I disobeyed the directive from my network.
Oh no.
We noticed that a species of Leviathan young produced an enzyme that is efficient against the bacteria. I thought if we incubated sea dragon eggs, we might expedite their hatching. I was not wrong.
But...
It would appear that sea dragon parents are stronger and more motivated than our facility was rated to handle.
then the bacteria got out, affecting everything. How many survived the outbreak back home? Are they still waiting for someone to bring back a cure?
I do not know.
Can I help?
The fact that I withheld this information does not concern you.
It was certainly manipulative. And I've also made my own share of mistakes. I'm still committed to helping.
I accept your help. Find me at the gate when you are ready. In the meantime, I must prepare.
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
Achievement unlocked out of mind. See, signal location uploaded to PDA. They made us find all of the other ones. This one, they're like, oh no, here's the thing, because you found it already. There you go. Dick. Also, how do you plan to get there? Is there another gate in the back? Oh, hello, Ion Cube. Or not? Oh, I guess it's just the green. Also, why is he manually typing? That seems silly. Cool design, though. Which cat hair is this? Alright, well, let's save here. I'm still irritated about this. You know, it's like you knew where it was. Though, you know, that's the annoying thing, is like I thought the whole point of finding the different things was that it opened, or not opened, but let him connect to the network and then gave him a better ability to find the things. And it started out that way, right? It was like, oh, go here, go there, go there. Maybe I screwed it up somehow. That's possible. Maybe I didn't hit the triggers that I was supposed to, or I don't know. Or there's a bug where the triggers don't trigger, I guess. I mean, they told you, oh, one's in an area with spires and it's cold. Yeah, okay. I mean, you look at the map, you're like, I haven't been here yet. Let's go there. Oh, okay, there's something. You know, this was totally different. This was like... I guess my problem is more with the crystal caves. Hey, Jack. That once you're in there... I don't know, it's just super confusing. Maybe that's just me. I mean, I don't think I'm the only one, but I'm definitely irritated by all that. So, I guess I'm just glad that's over with. Next episode's probably going to be the last episode At this point, I kind of hope so. I'm ready for the game to be done because I really kind of feel like maybe they can patch in some better, like, I feel like the framework is there, but they dropped the ball. And the world feels freaking tiny. Like, the world feels so tiny. Maybe it's because 2/3 of it is land. I mean, that's definitely a possibility. Yeah. Well, anyway, that's it for today, guys. I really do hope, you know, thanks so much for your time and attention. I really do appreciate it. I really hope you guys enjoyed this episode, you know, or at least got amused at my frustration or something like that. That's kind of why I do this and why I don't edit stuff out, because it's like I know I'm not the only one, and sometimes I see other people going through the same stuff when I watch blind Let's Plays, and I'm like, okay, I remember that frustration. Yep. So that's kind of why I do it. What is your guys' unique positive moment for today? For me, it's the fact, you know, I've worked for my current job for like 5 years now, and they gave me, they're pretty good. They gave me like a little reward, like you can get some, you know, generally it's crap, like little cups and stuff like that, but you can pick something, and I picked like a set of knives. So hopefully they're better than the terrible ones that I've got. But at least, you know, if one of them is at least decent that I can use as like a utility knife or something for everyday use, I think that would be good. But that's my unique positive moment. Hopefully your guys is just as good, if not better. Hopefully better, of course. And I hope to see you guys next time. Till then, guys, take care.